What an absolute disaster. Okay, so I've been a scope round. Couldn't really find anything, so I've decided I'm going to go a little hike up an hill. It's going to take me about an hour, I think. Probably a steady hour. And I'm going to head up towards, I think it's this hill here. And I'm going to walk up the road, cross the road, over to the waterfalls there. Go up the waterfalls, well, cascades. Follow the water up. There's a lake at the top there, and then we traverse back up to the top of the little hill here, and the views from up there are fantastic. It's bad underfoot as well. It's normally quite wet underfoot, so we'll see. Should be all right. Should be okay. Good. So we'll just see how long it takes. I left at 2 o'clock from the van. I've just hit the grass, but I will be stopping at these waterfalls probably, trying to get an image. Then we'll walk up to the top, and actually can see some people up there, but I think they're paragliding down or whatever they do, whatever it's called. Or the Vikers anyway, but that's where I'm heading. I'm heading up that way. So I'm following the water up the edge, just to see if there's anything interest. But I'm actually heading towards that cascade at the top there. There's one just here that looks quite interesting. So I might just stop and have a minute there. I'm only 15 minutes in at the most. I'm at the waterfall from where my car is. It's quite further up, it would have been 10 minutes in. So, and yes, it's a bit wet underfoot in patches. So you're okay as long as you're careful where you stand. What's happening is some of the like little tributaries running through the grasses coming down to this river, and that's where it's really boggy. So that's probably the biggest sort of problem we got. But I'm liking the look of these falls here, and hopefully with a bit of a mountain in the background. That's the plan. I must admit, it's quite nice. It's quite nice. The bit I don't like is the top part, but it's all flat here. But what I do like is how it falls over and how it comes through this here. I'm just wondering whether if I get to that side and come across it, that might work. It's looking really nice. I do really like it. It's just about getting the shutter speed that I'm after, I think, to get the shot. I might have to do a pano because I need a wider angle lens really. I haven't brought my 14mm with me. And I could do without sun going back in. Let me dump my bag. Well, let's get this shot. So I'm halfway through doing a pano because I want to get it all in. So I've got the tripod as level as I possibly could. And with this band of water mounted in the background, this big finger of rock sticking up, it's got loads of character. So I'm going to grab that, and I've gone for that. Actually gone for 1/3 of a second, but I'm going to do a couple different exposures. As you can see, that light's changing and it's quite bright at the minute, which is a shame. I don't want it bright on the waterfall. It's going to make it a little bit harder. Oh, you know what? I hope they turn out well, because from what I can see, they look nice, but I'm getting warm. It's gone warmer. Maybe it's because I'm excited, the adrenaline's pumping, and I'm walking up an hill. Could be. So, coats off, we'll get up there. But we need, in Wales, you need to be prepared for anything. It could snow in a minute. And I'm not joking. Okay, let's head up towards this lake, have a look at that. And this light, it just seems to be getting better and better. Got some breaks in the cloud which are making it look more dramatic. Wow. There really is a ton of cascades coming up, but it's definitely for another day because I need to get up there. I've already wasted an hour and I'm not as fit, nowhere near. I'm struggling, to be honest, but I'll make it. Won't be too bad. We'll get there. The light's sort of getting better and better, but I don't want it too harsh. Don't want it too harsh. Gonna ruin it. Want pockets of light. That's what we want. Just little pockets. Now then, I might just walk up a bit here. And like I say, I'm hoping to head towards the lake first and just have a little look around it. Without getting too much into these little boggy areas. Like this is. Ooh. There is a pathway up, but it's so boggy. You have to sort of find your own little way up. Okay, so we're up at the plateau now, this nice plateau, and well, it is wet underfoot. And I'm panting like a buggery. Now I think the lake is just over the edge here. So we're gonna have a lot and then we're gonna just hike up that little bit there and we're done. The edge of Criggock, I believe, well it's certainly not part of it. And we're over the other side of the valley there. So we'll see if we can find this lake. And I can actually see the path, the pig trail path walks up as it goes over the ridge and over the other side. From here. As we walk up there we should see, well we will see the miners' path and the car park where we all start from. Okay, I'm not going to go walk down to the lake just because, as you can probably see, it looks very wet and marshy. I'm sure I could get round the side there. Well, I'm positive I can, but I'm going to use all my energy to just get up that little mound there, which is going to take me 20 minutes, hopefully, without the wall. But the wall, oh, so it's took me, it's 20 to 4 now, so, but I did spend about a good half an hour, maybe a bit longer, photographing that waterfall, probably 45 minutes actually, so it's took me so long, just over an hour to get to the wall, probably a bit more. But it's been hard going because these grasses, it doesn't look it, but some of them are about a foot high and there's no real path. Any pathways are quite boggy, but they seem to be the best areas to walk in. All I've got to do is get up to there and have a look at there, then we'll probably scope one of the other 2 locations and have a look, see if we can get some foreground interest, which is some nice rock formations if I remember, and get some shots. And also have a minute, as soon as I get up there I'm going to take in that view, we'll have a minute and then we can search this little bit. I'm in a little bit of a bowl here and there's another one just below again, and again they're quite marshy. But it's nice to get up here and have a minute. So I'm going to get to the top of there and suss it out, because I can't remember if the best view was up here or just up here. Can't remember. We'll find it. We'll find it. It's not bad though. I think it's here because we're moving more to that left-hand side where it sticks out a bit, where we can get and see 1 or 2 of the different valleys. Okay, I've had my rest. I'm almost recovered. Almost. And I've really sort of took my time to sort of get some interesting composition ready. Just hoping there's going to be a little bit more light. I've been struggling with balance. Everything's sort of on the left hand side, then the mountains in the background, and there was nothing on the left. So I've come back a bit and I've found this rock formation that comes in from the left. Then we've got rock formation on the right. There's a little bit of dead space in the middle, which I'm not sure that works, but if we got a good enough light, that would certainly help it out. So there's one composition. The rocks are really got real nice patterns on a nice formation on this left hand side, so that works. I might even go back a little bit more. And sort of the problem with that is then I'll lose part of the oil chute, but I don't mind that because I've got this mountain in the background here. But what I'm thinking of is actually coming round to here and facing this way and still having that balance more. And there's actually a rock just in the distance there as well that might actually fill that mid-ground in a little bit. So I might do that, and that will then incorporate this nice bowl that we can see, and hopefully a little bit of light that can cast on it. So I've solved the problem by coming just down a little bit more and incorporating this foreground rock. This will definitely need to be focus stacked. I'm going to have to focus on this foreground, focus on the mid-ground rocks, and then one of the mountain in the distance there. So it's definitely be 3 or even 4 focuses. The areas where I've focused on this foreground rock just here, and then as we swing round I've focused on the point of that rock there, and then back round, make sure that this is in focus, and then obviously the mountain in the background there, and then that. Obviously I'm over a little bit, but that's pretty much the composition that I'm trying to get. If I drop down a little bit more, I think what it's going to do is sort of emulate the mountains in the background there. I think it will really work well. If I drop down to about here, it could potentially work so much better. It's just a matter of fine-tuning everything, looking at everything, see where we can improve things. We've got, by moving over as well, it's helped a little bit because this rock's pointing at a nice angle down. We've got this rock that's pointing up towards the mountain, this nice bit of lovely bit of rock here with the mossy stuff on. That's really nice, really detailed, and then we've got the mountains in the background that look quite good, and we're just getting nice little bits of pockets of light on the mountain side as well, so that is really nice. Wow, the only way this can get better is if I was here at sunset. Will I be here at sunset? I don't know, it's a long way away. Probably not.
Little did I know that I would be there at sunset, but for all the wrong reasons.
Oh wow, I love it. I love it. Okay, so I've come right to the top, and I wanted to create a little bit of scale of how big this mountain range is. So I'm actually waiting, or I was waiting, for someone to walk at the edge of the path at the top here, which is at the miner's path, and they're right on the edge. Three of them. There's actually someone behind as well, but it just gives that sense of scale of how big this mountain range is. Absolutely phenomenal. Some of the light we're getting now is superb. The problem is anything towards actual sort of Snowdon there is too bright. We're getting all that horrible haze. What I like about it is the people are almost in silhouette, and then we get lovely light behind, and then this foreground part of the mountain is in shadow. So there's a lot of contrast there as well, but it's really trying to create that perspective and that scale. That's what we're trying to get. I'm using the leading line running up, and then it runs back through the image from bottom right to the centre, then back up to the top left. And I've been getting a shot of the road, because I think the road from here looks phenomenal, especially with a bit of light glancing on it. So I've been getting that shot as well. What I'm trying not to incorporate is the car park, because it's messy. Love the pathways running up, but I don't like the car park. Just spotted a runner running up the Miners Trail, and I've got a fluorescent coat or jacket or jumper or shirt on. And I'm going to wait till it's right on the corner there, or she, till it's right on the corner there, and I'm going to grab the shot. But I'm grabbing some other shots at the moment because the light's passing through as well. Hopefully the light's right on the point where the person is, right on the edge when they come over. That's ideal. The only problem is I've lost them at the minute. I can't quite see them. Oh no, not far away at all. Not far away at all. Unbelievable. So we're nearly there. Come on. I'm just running over to the edge now. I'm going to take that, get another one right on that edge. There you go, gone. Who knows if it works, who knows, but it's still a nice scene anyway. And again, what I've actually done is he's got the path running right from the bottom corner of the image, bottom right, coming through, and then the mountain running off at the top right hand corner as well. So a nice zigzag pattern through, or triangle, whichever way you want to put it. Just using some compositional rules.
Shot with a runner, they was just insignificant. You just can't see them in the image, but they're actually right on the edge of that road there. But because of the lights quite flat in that corner, it just didn't work.
I think I'm going to start heading back down. I think I need to get the brew on and probably have a bite to eat. But this is a fantastic location. I've really just come up here to fill a bit of daytime in. I might even drive somewhere else just to catch the last of the light somewhere, maybe around the Ogwyn Valley, which is over that hill there. But yeah, the views are phenomenal. Great place to come. Great place to come. What an absolute disaster. Oh. So I got back to the van, which is down there. Went for my keys, fell out of my pocket. I've gone back up the hill. So it took me another hour to get back up. I am absolutely drained. I got a good signal. Everybody knew where I was, wife, etc. So that wasn't a problem. The problem I got is finding the keys. And obviously I've had to carry my bag back up the hill because I've got nowhere to put it. So what I've done is I've chucked my tripods underneath the van, walked back up, and I found them straight away. I cannot believe it. I'm so pleased and so annoyed with myself. So, oh, lesson learnt. I've got zip pockets as well. Oh, I don't know. But I've gone to all the places where I've sat down. There they are on the floor. Oh, I can't believe it. So now, I've just got to get back down to the van, which is about there somewhere. Oh. I'm absolutely shattered beyond belief. Oh, it was hard enough doing it once, doing it twice. I think I'm gonna get my head straight down tonight. Oh dear, what an adventure. But I had to get back up there before it was dark. Sunset's another half an hour. I was gonna go and shoot sunset somewhere. Literally got 10 yards from the van, as you do, check for the keys. Oh no, where's my keys? Man alive. This ain't good. Oh dear. So it is a lot easier to get back down besides this real heavy clumps of grass. It's a nightmare to walk down, and all I do is try and find there's no actual trail up here, so I'll try and find animal trails and follow those because it's awful to walk on. And there's one there. Oh, anyway, hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. Even the F7.1 lads, I've messaged them so they know where I am. So we can, we're all good. We're all good in that respect. It's not a problem. The biggest problem, man, if I couldn't find the keys, then I would be stuck because I can't get in the van. So it'd have been a RAC job. Luckily I got 2 coats and food in my bag and water and that stuff. So I'd have survived half a night. And if it was that bad, the window would have gone in. So, or something would have happened. Mind you, there's actual hotel there, so I'd have been all right. As long as I don't twist an ankle on the way down or up, which is the biggest disaster. Everything's good. Okay. I just thought I'd let you know. Lesson learned. That ain't going to happen again. Right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.